WeAddHeart is a way for people to come together in small groups and to practice very simple heart-focused meditations which enable you to connect with your own heart, the heart of who you really are, and to connect with the hearts of others. And so that everyone's coming together once a month. Many groups are meeting at the same time actually. It tends to be the last Wednesday of the month and meeting from 7 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. So coming together in small groups, never larger than 18 people. People then getting to know each other over subsequent groups. And what's great is they're feeling feelings of care, appreciation, gratitude, compassion for each other in group, and also focusing those feelings more widely as well and sending them out to others all across the world. So it's wonderful that you've got people coming together, regularly to experience this together, to connect with their hearts, the hearts of others, and to send more heart, add more heart to the world. Well, feeling feelings is incredibly important because we're human beings, and feelings, emotions are what make us human. We're emotional creatures, and there's never a time when we're not feeling. Sometimes we're feeling more, sometimes we're feeling less, sometimes we're feeling broadly unpleasant, sometimes we're feeling pleasant feelings. What's important about feelings and emotions is that they're not just reactions. It's a choice. Emotions and feelings are choices, and the more that we exercise our ability to choose, the more that impacts on our health, our physical health, and our mental health. And the more actually we have the power to bring ourselves back into balance, to revitalise ourselves, to renew ourselves, to actually even change ourselves on a hormonal level, to reduce a lot of those damaging hormones, stress hormones, and to increase the hormones that do us good. Hormones like DHEA, vitality hormone, hormones like oxytocin, the love drug, the hug drug, which we can produce by really connecting with our hearts and really feeling those feelings of care, love, compassion, etc. And when you add up those moments, that results in quality of life. And we have some control over how we feel. We have a lot of control over how we feel. So another outcome of all of this is you're improving your quality of life by connecting with your heart, by adding more heart to your life, and by adding more heart to the lives of others. What we begin to recognize is that we're all connected. We're actually all one. And none of us lives our lives in complete isolation. We all interact and interconnect. So it's powerful to know that we can feel like that, and it's powerful to know that we can connect with each other in a completely authentic way, and in a way where we can feel safe, where we can be interested in each other, where we can really hear each other deeply. Come along and spend time connecting with who you really are with a group of other people who are interested in connecting with who they really are, and who are interested in connecting with each other. So this is a type of experience that is not typical in most people's daily life. Most of us are so caught up in our heads. But when we recognize that our emotions and the feelings are also choices, we can shift that. And so that's what adding heart is all about. By adding heart to ourselves, actually we can't fail, but to add heart to other people as well. It is possible to make the world a better place, one person at a time, with each of your interactions. So getting involved simple. You just book your place, turn up and experience. What's interesting is that when each of us becomes coherent, we then create this more coherent whole. The whole is greater than the sum of the parts. More and more people are recognizing that there's something that's missing. WeAddHeart is a way to enable and empower those people who recognize that their heart's reaching out, or who are interested in living life in a different way, a more rewarding way. WeAddHeart is a way to do that. When we begin the process, it starts with a 5-minute check-in. So this is just a simple conversation in twos or threes, just about, hey, how are you doing? How's your day been? What's been going on for you? How are you feeling? The next thing we do is we practice a technique called heart-focused breathing, which is a HeartMath technique. It's an easy process. All you're doing is focusing in the heart, and then we're breathing in and out in a deep but comfortable and balanced way. So we're practicing this coherent breathing, which is creating this coherent state. We do this for about 5 minutes just to balance ourselves and to leave the day behind, the concerns, the stresses, the distractions. So once we've started the coherence process, we then begin to make the emotional shift. So we then practice just for a few minutes something called quick coherence. And quick coherence is just choosing your emotional state. So generally we're feeling care, appreciation, gratitude, feelings like that for someone or something in our lives. And we're just focusing on feeling the feeling and breathing the feeling in and out with the breath. And what that's doing is it's beginning to shift our state even further. It's raising the level of coherence even further. So we're sending our feelings of care, appreciation, gratitude out to everybody else in the room. And when we're breathing the feelings back into and for ourselves. Then we take that out beyond the room. And what we're doing there is we're sending out to the whole world, actually, to all people in all places and actually all sentient life. We're sending out care, compassion and our peaceful intention. And then what we've done, because we spent so long in this coherent state, we're in a really good place to connect with our hearts and to reflect on things that perhaps we'd like to change or do differently, that would be more in alignment with who we are. So we move into a special section called Ask Your Heart. So the group facilitator will ask everyone a really simple question. It could be something like, who or what do you need to forgive in your life? And then the next question is, so what action could you take that would bring about that forgiveness? And then we move into the final exercise, which is called Share from Your Heart. It gives people the opportunity to speak authentically and openly, if they wish, about anything. At the end, there's another 5-minute quick check-in and see how people are doing then. So it's a simple process, it's a very deep process, and it's a really special and enjoyable process for people as well.